think the average African Nigerian woman has been told at some point or the other that she can't have it all. She cannot be too successful and still have a great home. And I have decided that it is my mission in life to prove that that is not true. So we're going to be talking about finding a balance between a successful career and a good home. And I have with me Crystal, DJ Kublon, and I have Miriam. My name is Ore.TV. This is what women want. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is, I actually just want to say something that I've heard people say. And then they tell you that as a woman, if you are too successful, you won't find a man to marry you. Like if you have too much money, or you're driving a fine car, or you have a house in Lekki Phase 1, you have to tone it down. Is this true? I've heard it, but is this true? Is this something you can relate to? You're shaking your head now. You don't think that this is something that is
No, first of all,
okay, yeah.
what I'm thinking is, it depends on what they're successful in. Like, because it depends on what you term success for a woman. That's where I think we will start from to understand. So do you want us to define level. That? No, not for us to define.
Okay.
Because some people think, when a woman has, maybe she has a very fine car, or she has a fine house, and then we term that as successful, that, okay, if she wants to get married, men will be scared to get married to her, That's what I feel like.
Yeah, but is...
But I think, yes, I agree with you.
Yes.
Success has been defined, differs from what you think, but people judge by what you wear, they judge by where you live, they judge by your looks, they judge by where you work, and the car you drive. And specifically for me, I remember I married, I think, age 29, 30, thereabouts. And at that time, I had a very good paying job working with the biggest, or one of the biggest multinationals around the world. And so I had brand new cars, changed my car from time to time, brand new. And people, at some point in time, family started calling me outside, church members, like, you need to arrange yourself, because you will not really get a woman that will love you, a man that will love you for who you are. They will go after your car, they'll go after... I lived in the poshest place in town at that time. So for people, you're successful. And so because they think you're successful, they think because of those things, no man will marry you. Every man will be intimidated. So very much agree with you. That's what our culture, that's what we've been schooled to believe.
But I feel no man should be intimidated by what a woman has.
But that should be the norm.
Because it should help you as a man grow, to become better. Through her you can get to where you really want to. She can help you. It's partnership. It's not just an individual in this case.
That's what it should be.
Yes, that is what it should be. But the society, the part of the world where we are in, you see, everybody sees a woman who is successful as, she will have this pride. If at all she doesn't have it. But because it's their notion that she will have pride because of the things she has. But no, if you look at it, reality is, she really wants somebody to care for her. She really wants somebody to give her the attention. It's not just the money or the thing she has. The thing she has does not make her happy. So she wants a man. But because of the judgmental notion that people give to that, so she tends to just be like, okay, since if they are saying this is it, then probably I have to tone down to get a man.
But I don't even think it's the woman. I think it's from people around. It's what people say.
It's society.
It's what your family members... And it's because we've been schooled to believe like that. Because really, for me, at that time, my siblings that were age mates had married 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, before me. They were already doing very well again, because again, success is how many kids you've had, how long you've been married, and all of that. And so they really felt that I wasn't doing well in life.
Even though you had a good job.
Even though I had a good job. They had judged me. They had, concluded that I wasn't going to get a man to marry me. So at the time my husband came, maybe it was the car he saw. That was why he decided to marry her. Or maybe it's the fact that, my work then was really tedious. I was working like almost 15 states. And really for them, a woman should not be doing that. A woman should be sitting at home and taking care of her kids. And that's what I was missing.
You know what's sad? Sorry to what's sad is this thing it's being passed down. So 2 days ago, my friend we're just chatting. She was telling me about a 16-year-old boy in secondary school, and he's saying, my mother doesn't love me. She doesn't have time for me because every time I come home, she's never at home. she's either at work or preparing. His mom is taking professional exams. So she's either still at work or she has gone for her class. So she doesn't love me. I'm like, I don't understand. When you come home, your dad is not at home either. Why didn't you say your dad doesn't love you? And this boy is 16.
Oh, wow.
So he grows up with this and then has a wife and then he comes home from work and she's not home because she's off doing something that, makes her happy. And he says,
the custom, the society, even religion, like it has given the women a particular place as a homemaker.
Yeah, there's a perception.
Yes, the perception that, yes, the woman is the homemaker.
Yes.
But reality, if a man does everything, a woman herself will not feel secured. Yes,
well,
if a man provides for you, because in my opinion, if a man provides for the woman alone, the woman is doing nothing. She wouldn't feel safe in the house because look at the society. We have so many girls out there, people that because she wears just wrapper in the house, for instance. Look at that kid. She ties wrapper at home. She does all that. She wouldn't feel safe.
So she needs to be out there.
Yes, she needs to be out there doing something because these men will tell you don't wear skimpy, but they are looking at people wearing skimpy out there. They will tell you don't wear body hug. They are looking at ladies wearing such outside, but they will not tell you that they want you to wear that.
Okay, so on that note, I agree with you. I want to be busy doing something. I want to be busy doing what I love to do.
Yes.
And be out there doing it.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted you to say something.
Another way I see it for women who get rich and then make men feel like they're intimidated, maybe probably the what's it called? The peers. It could be like a peer pressure, like maybe
for who, the men?
For the women.
Okay.
It could be as a result of peer pressure, like okay, their richer friends are not married yet, so they don't want to feel like if they get married, they are not going to be as classy as the people they are looking up to.
I've never even thought of that.
No, that's another view per se because
what we know is that at home they will say when you start to form this career and I don't what is a career woman? I've never heard anybody say a career man. What's it? She's a woman, period. I don't know what a career woman is. But at home they'll tell you you're forming career woman and they'll say, look at your cousin Kiniko. She's 34. She's not married. She's still living in her parents' house. Then Kiniko's daughter, she's 32. She's not. And they'll be giving you these examples that whether you like it or not, somehow it's sinking into your brain. So you become careful.
Yeah, true.
And then we have a society of women who are too scared to live their best lives. Is that what men want? Because I know that's not what women want.
I don't think so. I think what men want. Okay, we're not talking about what men.
Let's talk about it.
But for real, if there's anything a man wants, I think a woman who can fully express herself. Let me know yes is yes, black is black, white is white.
Is that something that African men want as well? Because I think, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like sometimes they feel a woman shouldn't talk too much, shouldn't be too expressive.
No, not too expressive in the sense that no. What I mean is if just like a woman telling the truth all the time.
What's wrong with her telling the truth all the time?
It doesn't exist. It doesn't happen.
Excuse me.
Why not?
That's a stereotype.
No,
you're surrounded by 3 women. You might want to tread.
Why not?
That's stereotype.
You should even love a woman more for being truthful.
I'm not saying that.
That's stereotyping. That's stereotyping. And really, I think you shouldn't. I mean, because, you talked about women, men really not wanting, their women to be vocal and be out there.
Yes.
I mean, mine is an exception then. Because if we're not arguing it out and talking about it and bringing out the points, if you're all emotional, he doesn't understand why you're being emotional. He's like, be logical. Tell me why you want this to happen. And then I'll understand from that point. So I really don't think all women or all men, and I think that would just be, generalizing, and that will not really be fair. Even though we've been schooled to believe a particular pattern, we've been cultured, and I very much agree with you, religion also has not helped. I mean, my religion, which is Christianity, also makes me realize that I am the homemaker. I should build my home. I mean, it's about the woman who builds her home and all of that. So I take responsibility for that, and I want to take care of my home. I want to love my kids. I want to love my husband. I want to ensure that everybody is together. However, in the midst of all of that, it's critical that we realize that we don't let go of our dreams. I want my dreams to also come to play. I want to be able to take care of my home. So, for instance, I know that I will need a house help. Because I have to go out and go and work. I cannot do all of the things that I need to do by myself. I need someone to help me take care of that bit. So I will oversee what is happening, but I'll get a house help.
Yeah, but another thing is for the women, you know, if for instance I'm at work and say for instance the husband expects the wife to come home at a particular time to attend to maybe the kids and some other kind of responsibilities. You know, it's kind of like tough because yes, you have to strike a balance from your own point of view, especially when the work has been shared that, okay, husband, this is your own point of duty. And
what
the
is
wife,
duty? In this scenario, what exactly is the husband's duty?
No,
and please don't say provide.
Well, that's his job, though.
Okay, for me.
Okay,
the responsibility of a woman and a man.
Yeah.
You know, men and women are the same. For me, apart from the scientific and the biological aspect.
I'm very with you on that.
But religiously, both women have a soul. Both women have a mission on this earth. Both men and women, I mean. Both men and women will be created, will be judged by God.
Yes, that's true.
Both men and women, their deeds will determine where they will be, either in hell or in paradise. So true. God has not, you know, segregated women and men in that aspect.
No, I mean a personal
Even
agreement.
Biologically, the only difference is just the sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. And they are there to complement each other. A woman cannot have a baby without a man. A man cannot have a baby without a woman. So they are both there to complement one another. So a man's responsibility, a man being the breadwinner of the house does not mean it is a privilege. It is his responsibility to provide for the family. It is, in as much as it is also the responsibility of the woman to provide for, to take care of the kids. There is nothing wrong if a man helps with the house chores. And there's nothing wrong if a woman helps the husband by providing for the family.
There's nothing wrong.
That's why I said they complement one another.
Why I'm agreeing to that is why I'm agreeing to that is because if there's no peace in the house, if there's no peace, I don't think the kids are learning fast.
Yes, they are.
And a picture is being painted when maybe there's a slight argument, especially for the ones who take it too far. And in cases where, you know, the kids are learning from, okay, this is how my dad is behaving and this is how my mom is behaving. I need to make sure that when I grow, I take what I learned from them
to be a better person.
To be a better person. And even if they get to a point where they have to get married, their level of choice and how detailed they make this choice is improved. They use what they learned from their parents to, you know, make their choices. Because like someone can say, oh, I want to marry the same way my dad married. I want to choose I want to make the type of choice that my dad made. You know,
to marry my mom.
To marry,
somebody that's like my mom.
And that's like passing down.
That's actually the goal. I don't see anything outside this goal because in the end, they are the ones that will maintain whatever hustle, the career. So after all, we're the career woman or the career man.
The woman.
The career woman. The career woman per se, whatever she's trying to, whatever her goal is, be it an investment, be it whatever it is, it's still going to be her children that would maintain that business. So let's say, for instance, now she's a career woman and she has a daughter, and she's been able to train that daughter to understand the kind of business she does. She won't want that business to rot because of the type of life her daughter is living. So she will train that child to make sure that all this my hustle of how many years, let it not die.
And I would like couples at home to, you know, even at home, everywhere, whoever is listening, should not allow the society to determine how they live their life.
Exactly.
Should not allow the society to determine their happiness. Because basically, two people coming together they know what they want.
Exactly.
They want to make themselves happy. They want to have children, that they want to see their great-great-grandchildren, if possible, if they are opportunity to live long. So what you do is fine. You have to also place a balance between society and your home.
Yes, that's exactly.
Society wants this. Let's sit together. You know, let's talk. Okay. For instance, we don't want to have kids, from now to probably 2 years, until 2 years time, after I'm married, before we have kids. But society will tell you, no, immediately you get married. A woman must be pregnant, even from the next month gone, she must be pregnant.
Let me say something there. I'm going to use my mom for an example because when I'm the firstborn, and when she was supposed to go for her master's after her university, but then she put that on hold because I was in her womb, you know, and by the time she gave birth to me, she had to put a hold on going for master's. Then she was a university degree holder, and at the end of, you know, because we were 6 in the family. So when she gave birth to my last my youngest brother, she decided to resume school. And she did. And now she's done with it, and she came out really great.
Mama, yes.
So, and that is because that society is saying, oh, you don't have to do this because of family or something. No, it doesn't mean you should just kill a dream. She can pursue whatever she wants now, even though she stopped at the time, but it doesn't mean she should just she can't go back to it.
And for me, I think it's just a partnership. Really.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
They should discuss about these things.
Those are conversations you really need to have before you even get into it.
True.
You know,
I don't like doing this.
Exactly.
You know, she doesn't like doing this. So when she doesn't do it, don't complain.
Exactly.
Or how can we ensure
these things?
I don't like to do.
I don't like mopping the floor.
So how does the floor get mopped?
So do we need to
get? Or do we get?
I also don't like it. So do we get someone to help us manage?
I don't feel like cooking on Sundays. Will you cook on Sundays? No, you don't. I think these are conversations we should.
Yes.
Can
we eat out?
Yes. Should we get someone to do the cooking?
But how long will this conversation happen? Because at the conversation
is endless.
But please let him know. Let him be aware of these things.
At the start, life happens to you guys.
Yes.
And because life happens, things change.
Things change.
Life happened to us, for instance.
Yes.
My daughter had to be amputated.
Yes.
Guess what, Ore? Things around us change.
Everything's going to change at that point.
The way we looked at our work, the way we looked at family, the things that we needed to give attention to changed. So sometimes you have already said this, how we're going to do it.
But
something just happened.
And
then it might just change.
Whatever a man and a woman plans within the marriage, let them also plan for change, because she mentioned it. You can't have everything at 100%.
Don't be rigid about
it. You can't be rigid, and whatever it is, we should still plan to be dynamic. You know, that's the goal, because in the end, it's like building a bridge. If
philosopher.
No, I have to say this.
So you said, and then we can round off.
Okay. You know, in engineering, I read engineering. So if you're building a bridge, you can't make this concrete rigid, because this bridge responds to temperatures. So when things are hot, the bridge responds to that heat, so that at night it can, contrast. So if there is no, if it's not free on whatever platform it's sitting on, it begins to crack. So that is what happens when there's no, so transfer it to a man and a woman supporting a family. There has to be wiggle room. Yes, exactly.
Yes, there has to be wiggle. So I think that conversation that women need to have with about what they want in a relationship, in a marriage, you have to know, if you want a career, go for it. If you want to stay at home, whatever, these conversations definitely, you have to have them. And I don't think the conversations ever end.
Yes.
As life goes
continues,
on, yes, you will always have these conversations. So I've had Crystal, DJ Kublan, Miriam. My name is Ore.TV, and this is what women want.